Right now your mind is thinking about something. Something you can't control. Something that hasn't even happened yet. And no matter how hard you try, you can't stop thinking about it. You replay conversations. You imagine worst-case scenarios. You question every decision. You think and think, but you don't move. And slowly, without even realizing it, you start losing your peace. This is what overthinking feels like. It's late at night. The world is quiet. Everything around you is slowed down. But inside your head, nothing is calm. You lie in bed staring at the ceiling, trying to fall asleep, hoping your mind will just switch off. But it doesn't. A single thought appears. What if tomorrow goes wrong? Then another thought follows. What if they judge me? And then another. What if I'm not good enough? Before you even realize it, your mind is no longer thinking. It's racing. The thoughts multiply. They move faster. They become louder. And no matter how much you try to ignore them, they keep coming back. You turn to one side, then the other. You close your eyes tighter as if that will stop it. But it doesn't. Because the problem isn't outside. It's inside your mind. You start analyzing everything. Every word you said, every decision you made, every possible outcome. That could happen tomorrow. And suddenly something small becomes something big. A simple message becomes a difficult decision. A normal situation becomes a problem. Morning comes. But your mind hasn't rested. Your body feels heavy. Your eyes burn. And even though a new day has started, your thoughts are still stuck in yesterday. You sit down to do something productive. Maybe study. Maybe work. Maybe just send a message. Something simple. Something easy. But your mind stops you. You pick up your phone. You type a few words, then you stop. You delete them. You start again. Then you stop again. Because your mind keeps asking questions. What if this is wrong? What if they don't reply? What if I regret this? What if this leads to something worse? So you wait. You think more. You delay. You try to find the perfect way to do something simple. And in the end, you do nothing. Not because you're lazy. Not because you don't care. But because your mind won't let you move. Overthinking doesn't look like chaos from the outside. It looks like silence. It looks like someone sitting still. It looks like someone doing nothing. But inside, it's a storm. Imagine your thoughts as different versions of you. One is scared. One is negative. One is trying to be perfect. One is always expecting the worst. And all of them are speaking at the same time. One tells you not to do it. Another tells you you'll fail. Another tells you you're not ready. Another tells you to think more before acting. And you stand there, listening to all of them, unable to choose. This is where overthinking traps you. Not in action, but in hesitation. You're not stuck because life is hard. You're stuck because your mind won't let you decide. But here's the truth most people don't understand. Your brain is not trying to hurt you. It's trying to protect you. It creates all these scenarios, all these fears, all these possibilities. Because it wants to keep you safe. If you think about everything, maybe you won't make a mistake. If you analyze every outcome, maybe you won't fail. But in trying to protect you, your brain creates a new problem. It stops you from acting. Because every action has risk. Every decision has uncertainty. And your brain hates uncertainty. So instead of letting you move forward, it keeps you thinking again and again until you feel stuck. You start believing something is wrong with you. You think you're weak. You think you're broken. But you're not. You're just stuck in a loop your brain created. And the only way out of that loop is not more thinking. It's action. Not big action. Not perfect action. Just small, simple movement. Because clarity does not come from thinking. It comes from doing. The moment you act, something changes, not outside, But inside, your mind stops racing. The noise becomes quieter. The fear loses its power. Not because the problem is gone, but because you prove something to yourself. You prove that you can move even when you're unsure. You prove that you don't need to think everything through to take a step. You prove that action is stronger than fear. And slowly, things begin to change. You start making decisions faster. You stop overanalyzing small things. You trust yourself a little more each day. The thoughts don't disappear. They're still there, but they don't control you anymore. Because now, you understand something important. You don't stop overthinking by thinking more. You stop it by acting. And the more you act, the clearer your mind becomes. The more you move, the less you feel stuck. And one day, you'll look back and realize you were never trapped by your thoughts. You were just afraid to take the first step. And the moment you took it, everything started to change.